Now, church, I don't know if you're familiar with this animated movie called The Lion King. The main character is a lion named Simba, and he builds an entire life around forgetting because he has come to believe that he caused the death of his father. So he exiles himself, buries his memories, silence his guilt, and surround himself with just enough noise to make it possible not to think about his past and his mistakes. He called it Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful thing. Hakuna Matata, it means no worries for the rest of your days. Is our problem free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Now, isn't that a catchy song? It is also a survival strategy. But then the voice comes. You have forgotten who you are. Simba didn't just needed forgiveness, he needed restoration. He needed someone to look at him and say, "You are not what your worst moment made you. You're still who you were always meant to be. So come back." And it is a very beautiful story. But Simba in this movie had to fight his way back to worthiness before the kingdom be able to receive him. What we are about to see now in John chapter 21 as we close in this gospel is something far better than Simba's story. Because some of us aren't running outwardly. Nobody looking at your life would know anything is wrong. But inwardly, quietly, you have stepped back into old patterns, back into a spiritual distance you've never quite named, back into a smaller, more manageable version of your life. And after a failure, after a disappointment, after following Jesus costs more than you expected, and the question underneath all of it, it is the one we don't quite know how to ask. What does Jesus do with people like that they have retrieved and they just want to return to normal life? So John 21 is not a general answer. It is a specific, personal, resurrection grounded one. On a quiet shoreline with the sun just beginning to rise and a charcoal fire already burning, the same kind of fire burning the night everything fell apart. Jesus looks at a man who failed him publicly, painfully, and recently. And he doesn't expose him, he doesn't interrogate him, he doesn't sideline him. He asks him a question. The risen Christ restores every broken disciple through a question only love can answer and sends them into a mission only grace can sustain.